Okay, it did its own thing. Hello, it is Bunny. So what I'm gonna do is open some booster packs with you guys. I have three packs. I have two play boosters, and then I also have a collector's booster. I ended up opening my first play booster and making a video and posting that to Twitter. I'm gonna get that uploaded here shortly. And I'm also, fun side note here, I'm also going to take some time and go through all of my other videos that I've posted on Twitter and post those here as well, just to make sure that we're all getting those juices and we're all getting those what am I thinking? While getting that content, that's what I'm trying to think. So, that video turned out to be almost 30 minutes, which made me like, let me move this over to another platform because it's getting too long. And I do want to take my time and really go over each card with y'all. So I figured it'd be better just to post it over here. So here we go. Hi, Colony, by the way. I hope y'all doing great. Happy Saturday. So I have a play booster, the Bloom Burrow. And then I have the Innistrad collector booster here that we're gonna go through. I'm doing a collector booster last because I'm super duper excited. It says it's full of may include a serialized card, but it's packed. It's what it says. I'm reading this, packed full of rares and foils. So I am super excited about that. I love a good foil. Okay, so we're gonna open that one last. I'm gonna start with this bad boy. Oh, I'm going to post that video. So if you're interested in seeing my first booster pack, go ahead and pop over there and watch that video that I'm going to be posting after this one. So, super exciting. And you're also going to see me say, I'm going to move my party over to YouTube at the end of that one. Because it wasn't going to turn out like that at first. But then after it was almost 30 minutes long, I was like, yeah, we can't do that. I'm looking for my cards that I opened. Right now, here they are. They were hiding from me. This is my first booster pack that I opened. I'm super excited. Look at that. That was my foil. So here we go. We have a Treetop Sentries. It's a creature card, Squirrel Archer. It has reach, of course, it's an archer. And when Treetop Sentries enters, you may forge. If you do, you may forage. You may forge, look at me. You may forage, and if you do, draw a card. To forest, exile 3 cards from your graveyard or sacrifice a food. Interesting indeed. Then we have sorry. Let's get that in there. It's nice. All right. Then we have a Dire Downdraft instant. This spell costs 1 less to cast if it targets an attacking or tapped creature. And it says target creature's owner puts it on top or bottom of their library. Wow. If it targets an attacking or tapped creature. Wow, I love that. I gotta remember to do that. Maybe I'll start doing that first. Just to get that done, I'll do that first. And I already talked about it in the other video, but just in case you don't pop over there, what I'm gonna end up doing here, is getting one of those cameras that faces down, so that way when we do, packets and boosters and stuff like that, I could just open it like they do on those other videos like this, and you could just kind of see it. I don't have a cameraman or nothing like that, so we're gonna work with what we got for right now. Let's do this one next. I got a little itch under my nose. We got carrot cake. Ooh, and it has actual carrots on the outside like the frosting. It's an artifact food, which this card just mentioned food. I love how these packs kind of got like their own synergy going on. I absolutely love that. And then when carrot cake enters and when you sacrifice it, create a 1/1 white rabbit creature token and scry 1. And scrying, is you look at the top card of your library, you may put that card on the bottom. And then if you pay 2 extra, and you can sacrifice the carrot cake to gain 3 life, which is really nice. And it's funny because it's carrot cake. Carrot cake's good for you. Kind of cute. That's kind of cute. War Squeak. Looks like another squirrel. I didn't get a good look at it. I think so, though. Maybe. Is that a little rat? A little mouse? What is that? Enchantment Aura. Enchant creature. When War Squeak enters target creature and opponent controls can't block this turn. Enchanted creature gets +1/+1 and has haste. That's nice. What is that? It's a little squeak squeak. Gotta be a little mouse. Isn't that cute? That is super cute. And then we have a Dire Sight. It's a sorcery card. Ooh, what's that? We're about to find out. Let's see here. Surveil 2. Then shuffle 2 cards. You lose 2 life. To surveil 2, look at the top 2 cards of your library. Then put any number of them into your graveyard and the rest on top of your library in any order. It's only 2 cards, so... Well, I guess you could put them... Yeah. That's pretty cool. And it's a little frog, or a toad, rather. That's pretty cool. We have a Whiskerquail Scribe. How exciting. Let's see what this bad boy does. Looks like a creature. Creature, Mouse Citizen. So that means this guy must have been a mouse. He had to have been a little mouse. And then we got carrots. There's going to probably be a rabbit in here somewhere. Have I already seen one? No, we've seen squirrels though. Oh, I hope there's a bunny or a rabbit in here somewhere. It's going to be so exciting. Alrighty, so we have a Mouse Citizen creature card. Valiant. Whenever Whiskerquail Scribe becomes the target of a spell or ability you control for the first time each turn, you may discard a card. If you do, draw a card. Interesting. So you can build and play with your own hand. That's very interesting. Tempest Angler. And I do have a lot of graveyard recursion. I'm building a black and red deck, actually. I would have to look around in just a second once I'm done with this to see where my start deck is. Actually, I think it's in my case. Yeah, I believe so. I believe it's in my case, my guard case. And we'll talk about that in a bit. Yeah, it's all in here. It's going to be gorgeous. You're going to see. It's going to be nice. Tempest Angler, which is a blue-red. These are confusing me. This is the second time I've seen it now. Look at that. What does that exactly mean? Does that mean, hold on. Does that mean I have to use a blue-red to use that? Like, those confuse me a tip. Touch, because I'm not deep. But we're going to get there. I'm going to study, maybe get a book or something. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, put a +1/+1 counter on Tempest Angler. That's nice. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, that's going to be a lot of... That's pretty nice. I'm not building blue-red, though. I'm building black-red. We have a Ruthless Negotiation. Ooh, a lot of creatures. Ruthless Negotiation. Very nice. It's a sorcery. Target opponent exile a card from their hand. If this spell was cast from the graveyard, draw a card. And it has a flashback charge. You may cast this card from your graveyard for its flashback cost and exile it. And it says target opponent exiles a card from their hand. If this spell was cast from the graveyard, draw a card. So the first part is the first draw, and then you have to remember the flashback cost, because if you flash it back, you get that second one, which is really nice. That's cool. Has a little double there. Hop to it. Oh, you know I love this. Oh my gosh. Yes, we have rabbits, we have bunnies. It's a sorcery. Let's see what the bunnies are doing, because you know they badass. Create 3. I'm just too excited. I can't even read. Create 3 1/1 white rabbit creature tokens. Oh, so cool. You get 3 at one time. I love that. And there's 3 on there on the art. Oh, that is nice. Oh, I gotta build something in white now. Oh my god. I gotta look at my other rabbits. I get so excited. We have a spell Geyer. I hope I'm saying that right. Looks like beavers. I think these are beavers. They're cute. How many? What? It's an instant. Sorry about that. Choose one. Let's see here. Counter target spell or surveil 2. Then draw 2 cards, which is nice. Counter target spell. I guess the instant will be used more to counter target spell. Surveil 2. Why would you use the instant to just surveil 2? To surveil 2, look at the top 2 cards of your library. Maybe if you want to try to draw a counter, you can use that, but it also has a counter. Maybe if you want to draw something specific real quick, like in that moment, like, oh my god, the top of my deck has to save me right now. Maybe. This is probably mostly used as a counter spell card, really. And for 4 mana, that's not bad. Yo, we got an 8 mana monster, Husk Burster Swarm. Oh, it's not even a monster, it's a bunch of things. It's a swarm of something. Let's see what you're doing. 8 mana. It's a creature, an elemental insect. This spell costs 1 less to cast for each creature card you own in exile and in your graveyard. It has menace and death touch. It's a 6/6. It's a 6/6. It has menace and death touch. It's a fucking swarm. It's probably gonna go in my card deck, in my hand, and not my hand. I'm so excited about playing it. It's gonna go in my deck. Oh my god, that is nice. What is that, another rat? A black blue? Why is everything black and blue? Nothing want to be black and red? It's a Ren the Relentless. A legendary creature. A rat rogue. How exciting. That's nice. That's very nice. And it says Ward 2. Gonna look that up. If a creature an opponent controls would die, exile it instead. At the beginning of each end step, at the beginning of each end step, create X 1/1 black rat creature tokens with this creature gets +1/+1 for each other rat you control, where X is the number of creatures your opponent controlled that were exiled this turn. What if you had this card in play? Wait, whoa, I just realized something. At the beginning of each end step, at the beginning of each end step, does that mean that this is active on everybody's turn? That every single time anybody loses or a creature dies, they exile it instead of it going to their graveyard, and then when that card is exiled at the beginning of their end step, so whenever they're done playing their turn, you create X 1/1 black rat creature tokens with this creature gets +1/+1 for each other rat you control. So it's a 1/1, and if I already had 2 rats in the play, it'd be like a 3/3 or whatever. Yeah. And then where X is I'm on a video right now, guys. Give me a second. And then it says where X is the number of creatures your opponent controlled that were exiled this turn. So each turn you have a potential of getting rats, a number of rats. And then if you control other rats, those rats don't just come into play as 1/1s. They come into play as whatever you have. And that's disgusting. It's a 4 mana cost blue black. I'll be there in just 1 second. I'm on a video. Yes, you can get out of timeout. Yes. Yes. You're welcome. And then we have just the basic plains, but it's very pretty. Look at that pretty plains. I love those full card plains. No. Mommy's on the video, baby. Thank you. I love those full card plains. I'm sorry for the yelling. Ooh. Oh, that's creative. I know I just skipped over a card, but when I saw this art, I instantly thought of this pack. Look at this art, guys. Tell me you don't think of the pack. Isn't that so creative? I love art cards, and this one is so, like, just the end with this, when you've gone through all of your rats and fucking squirrels and rabbits and mice and shit. You know, it's just so cool. And then our last card, our shiny card for you. We have a three tree mascot. That's a mouthful. Looky. Ooh. Can you read that? Is it good? There we go. It's an artifact creature, shapeshifter. I love a shapeshifter. It's a changeling. This card is every creature type. Add 1 mana of any color. Activate only once each turn. Okay. Add 1 mana of any color. Activate only once each turn. Okay, that's not bad. It's just 2 mana. And you can literally play it, and then you just have an extra mana on turn. It's just really pretty. It is really pretty. I love that. Don't forget that I have my first booster pack on my other video if you're interested in seeing me open those. Now, we have our inner strength. I'm excited. I want to bust it open. Bust it open. Oh, I got my finger stuck on the sticky part. $30. 1 pack. Let's see if it's worth it. We got a shiny zombie token creature. Okay, we're starting off with shiny zombies. We like tokens. We like them. We have a Hunt Master of the Fells. Green, red, human. Okay. It's beautiful. She's giving badass. Oh my god, it flips. Yes, it did take me that long to realize, because I was trying to make sure that the thing was focused and I was not looking at the card. It took me that long to realize it flipped. I wasn't looking. If it was a snake, it would have bit me, baby. Let's see what you say. We have a creature, human werewolf. Whenever this creature enters or transforms into Hunt Master of the Fells, create a 2/2 green wolf creature token and you gain 2 life. At the beginning of each upkeep, if no spells were cast this turn, transform this creature. Listen to that. At the beginning of each, there go that word again, upkeep, if no spells were cast this turn, transform this creature. Upkeep, draw. Oh my god. Once it transforms, it becomes a Ravager of the Fells, as we knew. It's a creature werewolf. I have to show it to you one more time because that art is popping. That wolf looks like he's gonna jump out and bite me, baby. And I'm living for it. I'm super excited. It has trample. This art, just look at the border. God, it's gorgeous. The more I look at it, the more I fall in love. Whenever this creature transforms into Ravager of the Fails, it just looks like it's going to do that. It just looks like I just can't stop being excited. Okay. I digress. Gotta calm down. It deals 2 damage to target opponent or planeswalker and 2 damage to up to 1 target creature that player or that planeswalker controller controls. I'm rereading, I'm so sorry. Whenever this creature transforms into Ravager of the Fails, it deals 2 damage to target opponent or planeswalker and 2 damage to up to 1 target creature that player or planeswalker controller controls. So you can do 2 damage to an opponent and 2 damage to their creature on board. And then at the beginning of each upkeep, if a player casts 2 or more spells last turn, transform this creature card. So at the beginning of one person's upkeep, it'll change to this. Then you whenever it comes into play, whenever it transforms. So at the beginning of their upkeep, when this transform is going to do 2 damage to the people of my choice. Then at their end step, when the next person is going, at the beginning of their upkeep, it transforms again. Now, once that person upkeep and inactivated, this is what it does here. The other side, we're going to be reminded here, is the Hunt Master of the Fails. So we have Ravager and then we have a Hunt Master, okay? She has a partner. I love a Huntress with a companion. I used to love that shit. I used to be hardcore in the World of Warcraft and I loved my Hunter. Oh my God, my 2 beasties, baby. I thought I was a bad bitch. Oh, don't even get me started. Don't get me started on World of Warcraft. I don't know what they're up to these days. Oh, I would love to know though. I just don't have time. All right, we have a creature and it's a human werewolf. The other one is just a werewolf, right? Yes. Whenever this creature enters or transforms into Hunt Master of the Fails, create a 2/2 green wolf creature token and you gain 2 life. At the beginning of each upkeep, if no spells were cast this turn, transform this card. I'm pretty sure I read that. I'm pretty sure I read it. We're reminded. Because I remember that 2/2 green. It's not bad to remember. Okay, it's not a bad thing. So you create a 2/2 green wolf creature token. Mama's on the video right now, baby. Hey. Create a 2/2 green wolf creature. At the beginning of each upkeep, if no spells are made, I'm on a video, Maggie. I'm on a video. It's not funny. It's not funny. It's pretty nice. This is nice. This is just the second card. It's nice. I'm on a video. Okay, now we have, these are all big bucks. I'm not going to look, okay. We're getting to the small fries because that one was for, go play, Maggie. You really silly. You know I'm videoing right now. It's not funny. It's not funny. It's not funny. We have a 4/3 Maggie. Maggie, stop. It's not funny. Mama's on the video. You gotta go play, baby. Go play. I'll be out in a minute. Go play, Maggie. I'll be out in a minute, silly goose. Go get your juice. It's not funny. She killing herself over there. She thinks this is the most funniest thing on the fucking planet. Her interrupting my video right now. I can't get a word in. Do you hear that? She thinks this is hilarious, honey. Puka! I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Go play with Puka. It's not funny. Puka! Puka, go play with Maggie, baby. She's running through the other side. Yeah, close that door, run through, and go play. Because I got to get this video made.
I can get outside, Mom?
Of course I did. I've been said that. We have a Cultivate Colossus. Okay? Let's get back on track, everybody. We're back on track. We got the doors closed. We're back on track, okay? We're gonna get this ball rolling again. Okay. She was killing herself. She got me doing it. Stop. Cultivator Colossus. It looks super cool. It almost looks like a dragon. Oh my god, is that a dinosaur? What is that? I'm covering up some of the bottom script. Oh my god, that's a mouthful. 3 green and 4 of any color. 4, 5, 7 mana. Wow. We have a creature. It's Plant Beast. It's a plant. It has a fucking building on its back, like it grew out of the ground. Oh my god. I love this card. Trample. Cultivator Colossus power and toughness are each equal to the number of lands you control. There are 2 stars down there. When this creature enters, you may put a land card from your hand onto the battlefield tapped. If you do, draw a card and repeat this process. Repeat what process? Cultivator Colossus's power and toughness are each equal to the number of lands you control. When this creature enters, you may put a land card from your hand to the battlefield tapped. And if you do, draw a card and repeat this process. So if I have a land card and I put it into the battlefield tapped, that means his toughness and oh, I see what they're doing. That means his power and toughness gets reset. So if I have, let's just start off low here. Let's say I have 8 and I put my tap land down and then I draw a card. I get to say, okay, I'm going back to the top. He has now 10-10, or what did I say, 8. He's now a 9-9. And then if I had another land in my hand, I could put it into play tapped. Until I run out of lands? You can only have 7 cards in hand, but that's still potentially like bad if I had done my hand right. Like say we're mid-game and I've used cards, like I just opened a card that allows me to manipulate my hand state by like being like, hey, you can look at the top 2 cards, put this card down, put that card down. Say coincidentally, I just built land hand and had this card and was like, I'm going to build land hand, get rid of the other shit in my hand till I draw on land hands. Then I have this card, 6 lands, or potentially 4 or 5, even 4, 3 or 4 lands. If you do this 3 or 4 times, if you have 5 cards in hand, you play this card, you gotta have 4. Then you play the land out of your hand. You have 3, but then you get to draw a card, you have 4. What if that's a land? Yo, the potential is disgusting. It's the potential. But I looked at that mana cost. Nasty work. That mana cost though. But it's such like, if you have this, oh my God, Jesus. We're gonna move on. We can't continue to talk about that card. Okay. We have a spell queller. Ooh, that sounds nice. 3 mana. That's not bad. I'm glad we are coming down. We are coming down from that high. And we are good. All right. Not a foil. But let's see what we get. We got a creature and it's a spirit. I love a spirit card. It has flash and it has flying. Excuse me. When this creature enters, exile target spell with mana value 4 or less. When this creature leaves the battlefield, the exiled card's owner may cast that card without paying its mana cost. Exile target spell with a mana value 4 or less. Spell. Exile target spell. Are they referring to the spells on the card, or do you think this is talking about like enchantments and stuff? But if it was talking about like that, it would have said target enchantment. So what do they mean by target spell exactly? Do they mean like, for example, how this creates a 2/2 green fucking wolf? That spell? I'm gonna Google it. Google University, here I come. But that's beautiful. I love that art. I love a spirit card. I wonder where he's at. Is that a table? I see some candles. I wonder why this spirit has chains. Well, it does have a cloak on. Isn't that crazy? You would think it'll go right through, no? Then we have a Thalia. Heretic Cathar. Ooh, it's shiny. It's a foil. Oops. I dropped that the right way. You see how I dropped that? As soon as it started to slip, I let it go so it can fall flat. Honey, your girl don't play about no dingy ring dings on her cards, okay? My cards stay in pristine condition. Look at that. Gorgeous lady. Gorgeous, gorgeous. It's a legendary creature. I love that. Human Soldier. First strike is a 3/2. Creates in non-basic lands your opponent's control enter tap. Creatures, bitch, I said creates. I was wondering why that didn't sound right. I was like, creates. Bitch. Oh. Creatures in non-basic lands your opponent controls enter tapped. Just period? Until this goes away? In the non-basic lands, you know they want to come in like hot. They come in with red sickness anyway, though, no? Come in, tap. I'm trying to think. When you come in tap, that doesn't negate your effects, does it? You know how a card will say, when you play this card, da 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 da. When it plays tap, though, what happens to the card effect? You know what? Next time I'm gonna have my iPad or my tablet out here or something to like Google this shit, because I swear to goodness gracious, I don't know. It depends on what that ruling is, if that card is OP or not. It depends. Gosh, it's so beautiful. Crawl from the cellar. It looks like bubbles or a door. I like the graveyard. I like the tombstone. I really like this card. Hold on, let me do it justice. I like it. If you could just see like the details, like the shiny, but then like look at the border. I think those are like bubbles, but it almost like a door. It's giving me a door feel. Look at that shiny like shooting star. Like the whole aesthetic. Look at the art. The tombstone on the name. I think this everything about this card is just, look at the art. Like, what is bro going through right now? Why are you so relentless? Is he busting out of a fucking barrel? Bro is busting out of a barrel. He's in Shangri-La. Like, bro, what the fuck? Crawl from the cellar. The cellar. Why is he in a barrel? It's a sorcery. Let me stop. I want to stop with the art because I'm just too astounded. It's a 1 mana. That's exciting. Return target creature card from your graveyard to your hand. Put a 1/1 counter on up to 1 target zombie you control. And it has a flashback. The flashback charge is 4 mana. But the graveyard recursion is going to be so good in my deck that we're going to talk about. I love this card. I love this card. I love everything about it. I love what it does. I love it has flashback. I love that it returns cards from my graveyard. I love that it puts a +1/+1 counter on any zombie that I control. And I have zombies already in my deck. I am about to tear up because I love this card so much. And I'm getting emotional about it. And I don't know why. Every time I look at it, I fall in love more, and I cannot continue to do so. I'm going to move on, Colony. I'm going to move on. I can't continue. I had to flip it over. The fuck? The fucking zombie flips, and I didn't know! Lucky! It turns into blood. It's a token artifact. For 1 mana, discard a card, sacrifice this token, draw a card. It turns into a token artifact. The zombie. This is amazing. This is amazing. And both sides are so nice. Oh my gosh. This collector booster so far, I am not disappointed at all. Like, nothing that I've looked at, nothing that I've touched has been anything but like astoundingly like, oh my gosh, in one way or the other. If I'm not just astounded by what the card does, I'm astounded by the art. I'm astounded by just, I can't wait to get to the next one. I'm not even looking at it. I'm so excited. I want this to be as much a surprise for me as it is for you. Butcher's Cleaver. I love cleavers. I love my cleaver in my kitchen. I love my cleaver. Absolutely love it. Let's see what you do, baby. Let's see what you are. 3 mana of any color. Check it. Yeah. It's an artifact. Nice. Equipment. Nice. Oh, I could put a cleaver on something. I'm sorry. I got excited. I'm sorry. I digress. Equipped creature gets +3/+0, so +3 power. As long as equipped creature is a human, it has lifelink. Equipped 3. Meat is meat. That was just the flavor text. So it's a 6 mana total. Okay, so you play it. and then you gotta pay 3 more to equip it. But we have a lot of humans in here. I don't have any humans in my actual deck that I'm building, simply because I don't like playing humans when I play games. Any game, really, period. I don't like it. I don't know why, but I feel like with this particular game, it's going to be different. This game, humans are badass. They're fucking disgusting. They're nice. In like video games, I don't fuck with no humans. I ain't fucking with them. They tried their best to give them some sort of little power boost or something. What game was that? I think that's Neverwinter, where they give them like the mighty, what is it? Oh gosh. It's like some sort of endearment or some shit. Like nothing you do is gonna make me play a human. I am a human. I don't want to play one. I want to be a fucking tiefling. Shit. Hell. But this is pretty cool. This is nice. It's going in my fucking hand. My deck. I keep saying that. My hand. My deck. All right. We have an angelic purge. Ooh. Why does it feel evil? For it to be angelic, doesn't that feel evil to you? Like, she don't look very... When I think of the word angelic, I don't know if this is what would come to my head. You know? Like, what she got going on? It's a sorcery card. 3 manas. As an additional cost to cast this spell, sacrifice a permanent. Off top, this is angelic. I'm sacrificing my permanents and you're angelic. Okay. Exile target artifact, creature, or enchantment. Exile target artifact, creature, or enchantment. It's just an exile. It is just, exile is kind of depending on if that person is like me and trying to deal with their graveyard, and that is powerful. But at the same target artifact, creature, or enchantment, there's a lot of other things that does that. Or I can just get rid of their cards, because a lot of people don't have to deal with their graveyard. That will not make me sacrifice a permanent. I don't know how I feel about, you know what, sacrifice a permanent, huh? You know what just came to mind? I saw Rachel once play where she sacrificed her own permanent intentionally that has something to do with the graveyard. And then if it goes to the... What if the card has when it dies effects? I just read something like that. Like this. The spirit card. When this creature leaves the battlefield, the exiled card's owner may cast that card without paying its mana cost. Give it back! I knew it. I fucking knew it. I don't even have to see to know. Just from her, just from the way that she was crying, I knew they took something from her. So, for instance, I have this card in play, right? I play this card, and then I say, I want to sacrifice my spirit creature card, right? Sacrifice it. Its effect comes into play, which is when the creature, this is not probably a very good one. When this creature enters, exile target spell with mana 4 or less. This isn't a good one to example unless I've done something with this first one that I want the effect to lift. So this is just an example like just using the secondary. I don't think this would be a very good one for playing this card, but just to get the idea of where I'm trying to come across it right here. If I sacrifice this creature, right, for example, its secondary effect is going to come into play. Leaves the battlefield, exile target cast without paying its mana cost. When this creature enters, exile target spell with mana value 4 or less. What if... Hold with me right here. Just hang with me and try to understand where I'm coming from. What if, in a crazy world, I use this card to target my own card, my own spell, right? I use this to target my own spell. I know what you're thinking, but just hear me out. Because it says, when this card leaves the battlefield, the exiled card's owner may cast that card without paying its mana cost. What if it's something that gives me something? Like zombies, for example. Let's just say it's a zombie card. Like when the card enters the battlefield, create so many zombies. I get rid of that, exile it. Cast this card. Get rid of this card, sacrifices this card to put it in my graveyard. The effect of my previous spell that I played on myself, that I got rid of myself, comes back into play, and I get to play it without using its mana cost. It's a free fucking spell. And on top of all of that, I get to exile a target artifact, creature, or enchantment. Why are they messing with her? I think that's how that can work. I'm pretty sure that's how that can work. I think. Oh my God. I wonder if anybody's ever done it. I wish I could look up games like on YouTube of people playing certain cards. Like just put in Magic the Gathering gameplay spell queller, and it'll pop up with a game that somebody's played and recorded, and they're utilizing it, just so I can see what they do, because I feel like that idea could possibly work. It could be great synergy, it could be devastating, and I just need to figure out how to do that. I feel like that's a play. That's a real, like, synergetic play right there. Oh, how cute. That's a fancy forest. That's a fancy forest. Look at that fancy forest. Isn't that nice? So shiny. Twinblade Geist. It's a spirit warrior. We got another spirit. 3 mana, look like. Did I say 3? Does it say 3 or no? What does that say? 2 mana. And it's a flip. It's got a back. It's got a back, people. Let's get into it. Twinblade Geist. Which makes sense because it's twin blade and it has 2 sides. Twin, get it? That's pretty catchy. I see you. I see you over there. I see you. She just making noise. It says creature, spirit warrior. It has double strike. That's nice. I love a double strike. Disturb. 2 disturb. If you pay 1 white and 2 color, or 2 of any color, you may cast this card from your graveyard transformed for its disturbed cost. So when you first play it, it's just a creature, spirit warrior, 1/1. When it dies, it goes to the graveyard, and then you can pay its disturbed cost to pretty much flash it back. Pretty much. Once it comes back, baby. Once it come out the graveyard, let's see what we got. What we working with. Because it was just a 1/1. So I don't feel like I might be too impressed. Twin Blade Invocation. What a strong word, invocation. It's an enchantment aura. I didn't expect that. I was expecting another creature. Okay. Enchant creature. Enchanted creature has double strike, and if Twin Blade Invocation would be put into a graveyard from anywhere, exile it instead. Ah, but it gives another creature double strike. What if I gave that 6/6 I just opened double strike? Would you think that would hurt? Because I've just picked this bad boy up. Check this out. Because this was in my first video. Imagine. Because I think he grows from lands. I think. If that's the right one I'm thinking about. Is this the right one? No. This isn't it. But this one's nasty. Hydra enters the battlefield with X +1/+1 counters on it, and then enchanted creature gets +1/+1 for each +1. This isn't the one I was thinking about. This isn't this. This isn't that one. No. Nay. What was I thinking about? Where is that one that had the land effect on it? Here we are, bro. The Cultivator Colossus is the one that has the land, right? So when Cultivator Colossus power and toughness are each equal to the number of lands you control, say coincidentally I had, let's just say I said 8 earlier, I'll say 8 again. I had 8 lands. And then I give him double strike. Bro. Exile it instead. There's no cards that can mess with exiles, right? Like once a card is exiled, I'm pretty sure it's gone. I don't think there's a card that exists in the planet that would be like, hey, all of your exile card become graveyard. That would be crazy. I'm going to look for it. But that would be insane. I'm definitely going to look for it though. Anywho, that would be nasty. I'm going to have some fun. You're going to see what I mean. You're going to see. So, this is what we have so far. All of our open cards that we've opened today. How exciting. Now, this is what we got left. I'm excited. Ooh, shiny. Mistraven. A Mistraven. What does that say? 4-month? Mistraven. Very nice. Creature, bird, flying. Of course, it's a raven. When this creature enters, return target creature to its owner's hand. That's not bad. Something blue will do. Mentor of the meek. It's a human. Mentor of the meek. Isn't meek like being shy? Mentor of the meek. Am I right? Isn't meek like, oh, you're kind of like shy or something like that? Why is he mentoring the meek? Whenever another creature you control with 2 power or less enters, you may pay 1. And if you do, draw a card. Huh. Oh, that makes sense. Because they're meek. They're like, they're going to have 2 or less. That's catchy. Some of these cards you really gotta just think about. What is this guy? Who is this guy? What's his life like? He's just boosting up the tiny guy. He's giving you play a tiny guy. I'm gonna mentor him and you're gonna draw a card, buddy. Just because you played that tiny guy. I love the little guy. I like that. That's cute. That's catchy. That is catchy. I will admit. That jumped out at me. That jumps out at you, baby. What is that? Spores? What is that? It jumps out at you like that. I almost felt like I was going to touch this card and there was going to be like fucking effects. Like I was going to be able to slide my fingers across and touch these little things. Look at this. I said spores. I didn't even read the name. Spore crawler. Look at that. I wish, god damn it, I wish you could see. Hold on. Look at it. Oh my god, in person, it truly looks like it's jumping out at you. Like, not jumping out, but it feels like it's different than the card. Like, I wish it could portray across the camera that way. Because when you look at it in this light, whoever made this, put the card down. You deserve it. You deserve it. Good job. You fucking deserve that. This is nice. It's like eye-catching. It's like you want to look at it. It's a fungus. Makes sense. It's a creature. Why is a fucking fungus a creature? It transformed. When this creature dies, draw a card. When this creature dies, draw a card. That's nice, and it's a 3/2. 3 mana. That is nice. I just want to look at it. I can't continue to do that. But it's very nice. Just one more just for respect. Oh, is that the angle? Is that the angle? It's nice. It's a very nice card. I love that. I really love that. All right, we're down to our final 3. How exciting. I wonder if we're going to get anything like, you know? Tragic Slip. 1 mana. I love that. Tragic Slip. Looks like an instant. Let's see what we got. It's a nice shiny one too. It's a foil. I love that. Target creature gets -1/-1 until end of turn. And then it has a morbid effect. That creature gets -13 until end of turn. Instead, if a creature died this turn. That is quite morbid. That is quite fucking morbid. If a creature died this turn, it's an instant. If a creature died this turn. So you would play this after combat to destroy something that's probably already been weakened by combat. Possibly. Or just in general for something that you're afraid of that has less than 13/13. Or if it has more than 13, you could play this card, weaken it, and then when your turn comes around, kill it. And it's 1 mana? 1? Does it have a cost effect? Why do I feel like it's like a... Is that... Morbid. Oh, 13/13. Oh, God. I'm telling you, that's how it's gonna feel when I play this bitch because I'm putting it in my deck. How does it cost 1 mana? I'm not complaining. Thank you, Hasbro. I mean... Is that legal? I gotta look. When I put these in the system, I have an app that allows that I scanned on my cards with. When I create my deck, anytime I add a card to my deck, I have an app that I'm scanning my card to add it to my virtual deck. That way, I can see everything about the card and as well as its legality. Because I'm gonna check. Another one that is super poppy. Cool. I am so impressed by this booster pack. I am just impressed to the decks here. I just love these. Reckless Scholar. Reckless? Usually scholars are so, put together. That was me grabbing my my vest, my shirt. You know how they had those blazers, the scholars. Oh, Jimmy, I'm so smart. I'm just a scholar. I've been going to school for 13, 14, 60 years. Like, that's how I imagine they'd be. Like, that's just what I think. That's just what I think. When I think of a scholar, that's what I think. Maybe they have a little pipe or something. And then it says it's a creature, human wizard. And if you tap it, you could target player draws. When you tap it, target player draws a card, then discards a card. Should that be targeted on me? Why would I want them to draw a card? That seems like something I target myself for. I'd be like, hey, I'm gonna tap this and I'm gonna draw a card and discard a card, because I'm not giving that to nobody else. That seems like a treasure. It seems like something like a gift. Seems like a gift, and I'm not into giving my opponents any motherfucking gifts unless they're gifts of torment. Now, this is our last card. Thank gosh, because she's calling my name. 1 minute. Okay. Our last card. Okay, here we go. I'm excited. The last one. Oh, be good. Be good. Be ending on a good note. I know the card's already there and there's nothing I can do to change it, but come on. Come on, baby. We got another foil. It's something I can't read. Avasanian. Priest. What the fuck does that say? Avacasianian. Avacinian. What if it makes the C sound? Avacinian. Avasinian. 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 Avacinian. Avasinian. None of those sound right. That's why I kept going. I was gonna go until it sounded like a word. None of them sound like fucking words. Maybe I should say it faster. Avasinian. Avasananian. Avasananian. That's kind of a word. Avakananian. Avakananan. If maybe it's making this S sound. Avasinian. Avasinian. Avasanian. Y. What if the Y is silent? Avasinian. No, that's worse. Avakinian. 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 Avaconian. 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 Avocado. Avaconian. I'm going to stick with that one. That one sounds like the best one. So we have an Avaconian priest. Okay. It took me a minute. I think that's the word. I think that's the word. You tell me in the comments what the fuck that says. Please. For the love of everything, help me. Help me. It's a creature, human cleric. And we have 1 mana of any color, it looks like. You could tap it and then tap target non-human creature. Wow, it's nice. It's a 1/2. Just something to have in your deck. You know, just a little something. It's nice. Tap target non-human creature. They are big fans of humans on this one. Alrighty then. So, we have many things that we are going to do. Actually, I forgot that I was supposed to go over my deck with you all really quickly. But I might not have time because I am being summoned. I might have to save the deck for in a bit. Maybe tomorrow we can get to that part. But I'm super happy. I'm super excited about what I got here. I found a lot of things that are going to integrate into my deck. This is my current box that my deck is being held in. I'm excited. If you haven't seen, these aren't on my deck. This is land back here. This is land. I think this is my deck. No, is it? Where's my deck? I don't know what I think this is my deck right here. These are my hand. So this is what's going on in this box, okay? And this isn't nearly all of my cards either. Let me just give you a little peeky peek into what I got going on here, okay? These are my land choices. These are all my red and black lands, as well as my mono red black lands as well that's in here. These are all of my hand options, like what I can build from. And this is what I have built so far. This is just paper towels. Don't pay no mind to that. I'll green screen it out. I'm just kidding. I don't have any budget. No, this is just my hand that I have so far. I'm super excited. It's a rough hand. So it's up to, this is pretty much what I thought would have good synergy, what I think is going to be good with my, you know, my hand here. This isn't permanent. This is just what I have right now. I'm going to swap some of these for some of this. I'm going to move these around. I'm going to do a lot of things here, and we're going to do that together. I'm super excited. So I'm not going to do it without you. What I am going to do here, just one more minute, my love. One more minute, okay? It's not funny, Maggie. It's not funny. Just give me a second. It's not funny. 1 second. I'm showing my colony my Magic the Gathering collection. So, all of this stuff is going to go with it. I have a lot. I used to, when I did my first build, I had a lot of dice and stuff in that deck there. Oh, I'll be out in just 1 second, Maggie. Yes. Hi. Hi. I'll be out in a second, baby. So these are my babies. This is my deck. Not my deck. All of my card collection, pretty much. Maggie, I'll be out in just a second. I'm making a video.
Are you going to get my tablet clogged up?
I'm making a video. I'm still making that same video, honey. I know. I'm almost done though. I just need to talk about this one more thing, then I'm done. And I can do that. No. Thank you. That's my paint. Thank you very much.
Why do you
Shh. I'm on a video. Thank you. I'll be out in a minute. Close my door. Thank you. Close the door. Thank you. No. You on the other side of the door. You on the other side. Yeah. Oh, she left it open because she got to get on the other side. Okay, it's disrespect. It's giving attitude. Close my door, baby. Thank you. She's so cute. She is so funny. So I have labeled all of my collection here by color. So each row has its own thing. You know, I got and I've showed this to my colony on Twitter, but I'm going to show you as well. I have all of my things here. They're all color coordinated. So we have green, red, white, blue, and black. The reason that of course, red and the black are empty, as you can see, they're empty as ghost ships here, is because they're in here where I have my, all of my deck that I'm building, because I told you I'm building a mono red black deck. So that's why these two categories here are empty. They're over there for me to build with, but all of my other cards are here. As I told you before, this is fodder. This is just like I have to keep these upright, because if I don't, it's gonna be a fucking mess. So I have the paper towels, and I have some extra boxes to keep them from falling over and just destroying all of my hard work here. And I have because those are just my color cards, right? I discovered some more cards when I was looking through some of my stuff in my closet that I have to sleeve up, which is very surprising that I had cards randomly laying around. It's not usually how I roll, but I found these in my closet. And they don't have any sleeves or anything. And I was like, the fuck is going on here? It must have been my kids or something. It's crazy. And then I wanted to talk to you guys also about books, but I'll do that later. I digress because this is an hour already. Here we are. So we're going to stick to magic. These are my artifacts. I label them. These are all my artifacts. I am so proud of my collection of cards I've collected over the years. These are my artifacts. As you can see, this is just tell me this is not what I think it is. Please, please, please. It is. Guys, I have boosters in here that I haven't sleeved yet. I think this was my last one. Magic the Gathering has really taken a little bit of a back burner with everything else that I have going on. I have to give it more respect in my life, okay? The last boosters that we opened together, I have not sleeved them yet, Colony. Fuck. Shit. Fuck. Sorry about the language. Oh my gosh, I have so much work to do here. Just artifacts here, and then don't pay attention to this part. These are just my artifacts. Some of my artifacts and some of my mono lands are already in here because they are synergetic with what I have going on. But depending on what I do with the boosters that I've opened and stuff like that, I might change my whole game plan together. I know the main thing I'm going to have is Graveyard Recursion. And I'm going to have a lot of you lose, I gain in their Light of Life game. Excuse me. I'm going to have a lot of vampires. I'm going to have a lot of zombies. I'm going to have, you know, just a theme of creatures that are spooky and scary. And just, that's just my theme pretty much right now. I can't think of anything else. I have a lot of work to do. We're going to work together on this, Colony. It's going to be great. My kids are melting, so I got to get out of here. I have been here for an hour, and that is a long time to them. So let's do this really quickly. This is my mono lands. I really gotta go. These are my mono lands, and this is where I keep them, and that is the last thing. So I have to get out of here, Colony. I think that's everything that I needed to cover for my booster pack opening, and later on, please expect more content on this platform. I'm going to be uploading more videos, doing more things for you guys. It's gonna be great. I'm super duper excited, and I hope you're excited to hang out with me. It's gonna go up from here, nowhere but up. I promise. I'll see you guys later. Bye.